Moses approached Pharaoh with a message from God, "Let my people go, so that they may worship me," Exodus 9:1. However, Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused to listen. This obstinacy set the stage for a series of plagues that demonstrated God's power and justice. Moses approaching Pharaoh. Depict Moses standing confidently before Pharaoh's throne, delivering God's command to let my people go. Pharaoh sits with a stern, unyielding expression. Pharaoh's grand throne, Egyptian guards, Moses with a staff, royal Egyptian architecture, tension in the air. The plagues begin. Nile River turned to blood. Show the Nile River with its waters turned to blood. Egyptians along the riverbank look horrified and confused as they try to draw water. Blood-red river, frightened Egyptians, fish floating dead, Pharaoh's magicians attempting to replicate the miracle. Swarms of frogs. Illustrate the chaos as swarms of frogs invade Egyptian homes and streets. Pharaoh's palace is filled with frogs, causing distress. Frogs everywhere, on tables, beds, in water jars, Pharaoh's distressed reaction, Egyptians trying to sweep away the frogs. Pharaoh's hardened heart. Capture Pharaoh with a resolute, hardened expression, refusing to listen to Moses and Aaron despite the plagues. Pharaoh's stern face, Moses and Aaron pleading, court officials looking concerned, symbols of Egyptian power. The plague of hail. Show a fierce hailstorm striking the Egyptian fields and homes. Egyptians and their livestock are caught in the destructive storm. Large hailstones, damaged crops, people and animals seeking shelter, Pharaoh's palace in the background. The plague of darkness. Depict the eerie scene of darkness covering the land of Egypt for 3 days. Egyptians are shown fumbling in the dark, lighting candles that provide no light. Deep darkness, confused Egyptians, Pharaoh looking out at the darkened city, a contrast with light around the Israelites' dwellings. The Passover night. Illustrate the Israelites marking their doorposts with lamb's blood as protection against the angel of death. Show a sense of solemnity and anticipation. Israelites with lamb's blood on doorposts, families gathered inside, an angelic figure passing over, Egyptian homes in the distance. The death of the firstborn. Capture the sorrowful scene of Egyptian families mourning the loss of their firstborn children. Pharaoh is shown in profound grief over his son's death. Grieving families, Pharaoh's anguished face, a sense of widespread mourning, Pharaoh's son lying still. The Israelites leaving Egypt. Show the mass exodus of the Israelites from Egypt. They carry their belongings, children, and livestock as they walk towards freedom. Long line of Israelites, Moses leading them, Egyptian soldiers watching them leave, a sense of hope and relief. Crossing the Red Sea. Depict the miraculous parting of the Red Sea, with walls of water on either side and the Israelites walking on dry ground. Pharaoh's chariots can be seen in the distance. Parted waters, dry path, Israelites hurrying across, Pharaoh's army in pursuit, Moses with his staff raised. The Red Sea closes. Show the moment when the waters of the Red Sea return, engulfing Pharaoh's pursuing army. The Israelites watch from the safety of the opposite shore. Roaring waters, Pharaoh's soldiers struggling, chariots being swept away, Israelites rejoicing on the shore. God's sorrow over Pharaoh's hardened heart. Illustrate a scene of divine sorrow, with God's tear falling from the heavens, symbolizing his compassion and sorrow over Pharaoh's hardened heart. A tear falling from the sky, a celestial view of Egypt, a sense of divine compassion and regret, Pharaoh's hardened expression below.